All right, Shalom. This is YAHAWAH.
Shalom. Shalom.
I got
Shalom.
I got Kalab right here, the Sharakwa and Aina from the GMS Dallas camp. You know, first off, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, SHAM,
YAHAWASHI.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping His word in truth and sincerity. You know, and yeah, we're just gonna go into a topic, you know, nothing too deep. You know, brothers got precepts, bring them out. You know, but you know, just going into how in Second Ezra, chapter 8. You know, Ezra was inquiring about the 2/3, pretty much. You know, asking them what's going to happen to them. You know, here I'll read it real quick. You know, just to get it started.
Want me to read it for you, brother?
Oh, you got it. If you got it, go ahead.
You talk about 8 and 55, or you want me to start up something?
Yeah. Just start at 8:55. Just get to the point.
Okay. This is Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 55. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish.
Yeah, man. It seems like, man, don't ask no more about these people, man. I already told you what the deal is, right? You know, I already told you what's going to happen, right? You know? Go ahead.
For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, they scorned of His law, and forsook His ways.
Yeah, man. How many times has Israel done that? How many chances have they gotten? You know? All you gotta do is read Judges. You know, and there's other books, you know, Nehemiah, you know, Kings, you know, there's so many chances that the Most High gave them. And, you know, and it even says in the scriptures, and again, Israel, you know, forsook the ways of the Most High, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, and how many times, you know, you can read how many times that it said that. And again, Israel did this. And again, Israel did that. You know? You know, they took that liberty, man. You know, like we were talking earlier. You know, they were premeditating on sin. You know, already having their sacrifices ready, you know, even today. You know, they already got, you know what? I'm going to go to the club and do this and that. I'm going to do that. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. But I'm going to go to church and I'll ask for forgiveness for Jesus and I'm good. You know?
That's what they do, man. Like they take it, like you said, they have already in their mind what they premeditated to do. Then they're like, well, I'm going to do this for 4 days. You know, on that 5th day, I'm going to go and repent. You know what I'm saying? Get myself together before before Sunday. So by Sunday, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Come Monday, of course, I'm doing the same thing.
And these are just small examples why, you know, why the Most High was like, man, just don't ask me no more about these people, man. Don't ask me no more. You know? It's always,
if
go
I
ahead.
could, I would like to go into that Psalm 14 too.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, it says, Yahawah, this is Psalm chapter 14, verse 2. It says, Yahawah looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek Yahawah. And 3, it says, they were all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not one. Not one.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Damn, it said not one. Oh, go ahead, select it.
Oh, well, I mean, I just wanted, so whenever you YAHAWASHI, you know, whose eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, is looking down upon the men, you know, of the earth. You know, well, mainly the nation of Yasharala. You know, he's looking to see who is upright. You know, back then he couldn't find it. You know, now he sees, you know, that there are men sprouting up all around the world. You know, calling themselves by the name of Yasharala. You know, standing up for his name. Go ahead, Art.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's right, man, because, you know, at this time, man, you ain't really gonna find nobody that's gonna be like, hey, Lord, can you please just show mercy? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the Old Testament, you have Moses. You know, the Most High was like ready to kill Israel. He's like, you know what? I'm about to destroy these people, man. I'm about to just get rid of these people, man. And then Moses, will, you know, he appeased them, you know, so to speak. I can't remember what chapter that is, but I'm pretty sure y'all brothers know which one I'm talking about. You know, it's like, oh Lord, show them mercy, and the Most High was like, okay, you know. But hey, look, I'm gonna bring this one out because you know, this is the time we're in right now, right? This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth, man. So he's like, man, even if you had Moses and Samuel, you know, telling, you know, pretty much, you know, trying to plead Israel's cause, so to speak, you know, I'm still going, you know, my mind's not going to be set toward these people. You know, get rid of them. You know, that's the time we're in. You know, the most. Hey, we ain't here to save the 2/3, man. We here to save the elect. You know, the elect and the 1/3. You know. You know, it ain't time to be thinking about, oh, you know what, maybe there's a chance. You know, if we really try, we can save. No, you know, there ain't no salvation for these people, man. If you see all the wickedness going on today, man, then you know these people are too far gone to try anything to try and save these people.
It's like, God. Yeah, Israel, you know what I'm saying, like you said, especially our people, man. We have taken on the philosophies and wickedness of every other nation out there, man. You know, so of course, you know what I'm saying, the Most High is going to punish us worse, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because we are his people, man. You know what I'm saying? We had the laws. We had the law, statutes, commandments to go by, man. He didn't give those laws to anybody else.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And we said F it, you know? And that's why we're gonna get that ass whooping, man. Of course we're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? But 2,000 of our people are hella wicked, man. And they need that destruction, man.
God, yeah. You know, the Most High has already got it in his mind what he's gonna do, man. Like everything's already set up. You know, like here, I'll read this last verse on this one, and then if anybody else want to bring something out, all right, this is verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, you know, like, what are we gonna do? You know, this is what you're gonna tell them. Thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are to the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity, man. So you ain't there. You can't save these people, man. They're set to, you know, for those who are set for the sword are set for the sword, man, and to death. You know, if you're, you know, your own parents, you know, if they ain't gonna get this, you know, they ain't never gonna get this word, then shit, they set for that death, man. And that's something that you're gonna have to understand.
And just like Kalab said, you know, just as Israel is going out there trying to be like all these other nations are trying to be like Israel. All right, so it's just a continual, you know, crap, you know. So it's just going to continue to grow and fester until YAHAWASHI comes and has to do away with everything.
Yeah.
God. Hey, I got a precept landbacking off of what brothers are talking about. You go to the previous chapter in Jeremiah chapter 14, and you start at verse 10. It says, "Thus saith Yahawah unto this people, thus they have loved to wander, they have not refrained from their feet. Therefore Yahawah doeth not accept them. You will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins," because like you were going into, Kalab, you know, our people, man, we went after the ways of these other nations, okay? The nations that were round about us, which Yahawah commanded us not to do. All right, so verse 11, it says, "Then said Yahawah unto me, pray not for this people for their good," which is why we don't pray for you know, everybody would, you know, say, "Pray for me." You know, the scriptures say, "When thou doest good, know to whom thou doest it," in the Apocrypha, man. And basically, the reason why the Lord, you would think, you know, that it's cool to pray for everybody, but the reason why I told Jeremiah not to pray for him, pray for our people, is because they don't deserve, they don't deserve to be delivered, man, on this side. Okay, they have to experience certain tribulations. Okay, and then come back through reincarnation. See?
Good. That's right, Akia. Hey, I got a precept beautiful. Salakia. I got a precept for our nice precept. This is Exodus chapter 32. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It said, and Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. I'm going to go to 10. It says, now therefore let me alone, that my wrath wax hot against them, I may consume them, and I will make of them a great nation.
And I will make of thee a great nation.
And I will make thee a great nation. So this is what YAHWAH was talking about. I mean,
oh yeah, Khan, yeah, you're right. That's the one I was talking about.
YAHWAH was just talking about this, how the Most High went to do away with the whole nation of Israel and set forth a line through Moses. And why the YAHWASHI didn't? Because Moses, went and talked, and supped with the YAHWASHI on behalf of the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
They said we were the apple of his eye, and just like they got that old saying that one apple spoils a bunch. So at the time, the Most High wanted to do away with the whole nation, man. Like you said, they set forth a new line through Moses. Like he was like, man, just throw the whole damn barrel or whatever you got it, just throw it away. We're gonna start over,
Khan. Yep.
Hey, I got going into what you talking about, Kalab. This is Galatians chapter 5, and it says 5 and 9. It says, "A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump." And that's a short verse, but that's basically going into a little wickedness, a little lying, a little stealing, can really poison the whole body, man. Like for example, if you being a thief, okay, and you're amongst the body, or you're being a liar and you're amongst the body, you're putting a wicked vibration on those men who have been set up to preach the Bible. And you're letting them a lot more susceptible to demons because you around them and spreading your demons, man. Which is why
that's real.
We gotta continue to be what's the word? Strive for perfection.
Mortify those members, man. Like that's what we gotta do all the time. Like you said, we gotta strive for perfection. With every waking breath, bro. You can't stop because, like you said, one slip up, within yourself, you'll be like, it's not that bad, But like you said, you'll be in the body. Next thing you know, is like the foot gets amputated, and that foot the amputation part of it, it can spread to the leg, spread to the knee, it's growing up and it can kill the body, man. So you can't just, just because you feel like it's small and I can deal with it on my own, that doesn't mean the whole body can't get affected, man.
Like gangrene. Gangrene. If that finger goes bad, then watch out because your whole head can go.
That was a good point, man. That was a beautiful point.
Come, brother. That's why YAHWASHI said, "Beware the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees, man." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But look, I got the word in the Hebrew. I'm sorry, Salak. In the Greek, it's Strong's G2219, Zuma or Zume, which means leaven, but also metaphorically, it means of inveterate. Am I saying that right? Inveterate mental and moral corruption.
Ooh,
Viewed in its tendency to infect others.
Wow.
You see? So like you know how leaven it ferments within the what's it called, the dough? It boils up. Well, it's like a festering disease, you know. And so it can be like a festering disease to the body, you know, because it says infect. It can infect others and mentally and morally corrupt them.
Man,
Do you don't leaven in the Hebrew?
Yeah, if it edifies, you know.
Leaven. Type it in real quick. I don't think that's the right word.
Well, shit, while you find that, I got a verse real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that execute judgment, that seeketh the truth and will pardon it, man, you know, which is what we do, you know, pretty much what we do out there in the highways and byways, man. We out there seeking in the streets of Jerusalem, man, seeing if there's anybody,
that's right.
you know, that seeketh judgment and seeketh truth, you know. Verse 2, and though they say the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely, man. You know, you got guys out there that be like, yeah, man, you know, God bless y'all. Oh, yeah, I believe in God, and all praises to God and Jesus and all this. You know what I'm saying? You know, they swear falsely. They swear falsely. You know, they ain't down to get down. You know what I'm saying? They ain't down to be out there like we are. You know, they ain't down to read the scriptures, be diligent in this truth. You know? Verse 3.
That's true.
Yeah. You want to say something, Club?
No, I'm saying that's true. You know, like I said, we out there because we feel like, you know, that this is true. And, you know, like I said, they just come by and they, oh yeah, you know, that's good. You know, y'all out here and all this. But like you said, if we ask you to come back out here next week, you probably not show up. If we ask you to come out here Tuesday and Friday, you might not be here. So yeah, don't sit here and just like, oh yeah, you know, I big y'all up. You know, like I said, the brothers do that. Like they said in the scriptures, don't do them Godspeed either. You know what I'm saying? Like they can say that. You know, hey, no, God bless y'all, man. You know, but you don't have to say it back, man. You know, like just let them go. Because like I said, if you ask them to be there next week or another day, they won't show up.
Yeah. Gone. I got a little more on this. Verse 3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return, man. Yeah, man, the Most High has punished Israel, stricken them, put them in slavery, you know, destroyed them, you know, to
Hey, let me see if I got the right word. Could you read that precept again?
You want to go back to 11?
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second. Was that Galatians 5? Galatians 5 and 9. Okay, so leaven in the Greek is Strong's GE 2219, which the second definition is metaphorically of inveterate mental and moral corruption, viewed in its tendency to infect others.
Oh, that's unleavened.
No, that's the word leaven. That's the word leaven, because it says,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
5 and 6.
All right. This is H6999. It's Qatar to sacrifice, burn incense, burn sacrifices, make sacrifice smoke.
Is that all on there? What about the lexicon? Is there anything in the lexicon?
Oh, to sacrifice, to put the smoke. to burn. Leaven, you have to cut it out. I mean, or not leaven the whole lump. So therefore, if it's leavened bread, and you're not supposed to eat leavened bread on that day, you must toss it out your house, right? Like on the on the not Passover, but on the get my days mixed up.
No, you're talking about the Passover when you eat the lamb and you're not supposed to keep it. You're not supposed to keep it after a certain like 24 hours or the next day or the day after that. That's the Feast of Unleavened Bread we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Feast of Unleavened Bread. The water.
Yeah, man. But basically, a little leaven at the whole lump. Basically saying a little wickedness, man, can poison the entire body, man. Like for example, when you had a wicked king in Israel, let's just use what is his name? Ahab. He did more wicked than all of his fathers, man. When he was set up as king, he basically set up idols. He worshipped and sacrificed in high places, man. And he caused the entire nation of Israel to go off. And so, he ended up paying for that, man. He ended up paying yearly, which is a perfect example of a little leaven leavening the whole lump.
Like it says in 1 Corinthians, man, if I'm not mistaken, like chapter 5, it asks you to purge out that old leaven, man. You have to let that go. So like you said, because you don't want, like within the body, you don't want that wickedness you did to spread throughout the whole body, man. So purge out what you have, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what that means.
Yeah.
That's how 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and 7, it says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be as a new lump, as ye are unleavened." You see that? So when you're unleavened, you don't have any perverseness, you don't have any wickedness in you.
That's right. That's right.
You don't have any pride in you to raise yourself up against the Most High. It says, "For even Hamashiach is our Passover." I'm sorry, even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. See, that's the you got the feast day right, brother. In verse 8, it says, "Therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven of malice and wickedness." You see?
There you go.
But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. And what does the scripture say? They that worship the Most High must worship Him in spirit and in truth. You see?
So why do YAHAWASHI outside?
That's right.
Gone.
So that part, did you want me to finish on that second Esdras, or that was it?
Wait, go ahead. What verse were you in? Did you just read 55? Or you were on 56?
I read 55, 56.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Actually, yeah, there's more to it. There's a little more.
Okay, second Esdras chapter 8, verse 57. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteousness, and they said in their hearts that there is no God. Yea, and they knowing that they must die.
Yeah, man. Ain't that Israel today, man? No, that's a lot of Israelites. That's there's many examples we can give. Which we've already gave. Yeah.
I'm going to go to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8.
You say you got a precept to show?
I'm going to go to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
It says Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as gold. And I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
Yeah, man, going into the elect,
You know,
man. They're going to be tried and refined. You know, that 1/3, you know?
yeah, that one, you know, but that 2/3 gonna have to take that L. You got to take that L and be brought back through the loins of the 1/3.
Khan,
You know,
yeah.
and the 144,000.
Yeah, Khan.
You know,
Oh, Salakia.
and wouldn't that be wonderful if your father was one of the 144,000? Joy, especially in the kingdom. Hey, why do you have about YAHAWASHI?
Khan, yeah, man. Shit, Kalab, if you want to keep reading on that, man, that'll prove that point. You know, that the 2/3 are going, you know, it's going to have to happen.
If I want.
You're good.
Yeah, that was good. Verse 59. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught.
Like, you know, it wasn't supposed to be like this. You know, it wasn't just like, man, like, damn, you're just gonna be destroyed. You know, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, like it says in the next verse. Go ahead.
Verse 60. But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unfaithful unto him which prepared life for them.
Yeah, man, the Most High. You know, the Most High created this. You know, gave us the whole world, gave us the earth. You know, He set up, you know, the universe for us. You know, the stars and everything. You know, and after all that, man, we were still unthankful. You know, just, you know, you just gotta really think about that, man. Like the Most High created everything for us, and we took that shit for granted, or not, Salaki, not that shit, but we took this, you know, we took His creation for granted. You know, and you know, and twisted it. You know, we went to the left hand. You know, we started worshiping other idols. You know, instead of the living
where we are
power.
right now. You know, look at the nation of Israel as it is today. You know, going through all that, you know, all that folly. You know, they chose to go through that. You know, then YAHAWASHI chose to curse them.
Hey, Kalab, you know, if you want to read that next verse.
Yeah, definitely. Verse 61. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. These things I have not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee.
Right, go ahead.
Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not shown me?
Yeah, you know, like I said, like the brother read, man. You know, that I have not shewed all these things unto thee, or not unto everybody, pretty much, but unto thee and men like thee. You know, like this understanding and knowing that. Yeah. No, you're good. What?
Hey, I was just gonna go into just like Ezra. You know, whenever the Most High showed Ezra everything, you know, Ezra was like, man, where am I gonna be in this? You know, because the Most High, you know, gave him, you know, everything that he wanted in dreams and in vision, and it's like, and YAHAWASHI, you know, was like, okay, here's the wisdom and knowledge, you know. Now Israel was like, what's going to happen to me now? How am I going to make it through this? Going into what Kalab is reading. Could you read that again, Kalab?
Verse 62. This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 62. These things I have showed unto all, I have not showed unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me.
God, man, like in the last times, or in the last days, man, and that's what we in right now, man. You know, it ain't that time to be worried about the 2/3. But the brother I know was going into, man, you know, the little leaven at the lump. You know, we can't be, you know, you gotta, you know, you have a infection in the body, man. You gotta take it out. You know, and you ain't no time to try and heal that. You know, and there's been a lot of brothers, or not brothers now, but you know, a lot of guys have been taken out the camp. You know, because they were a big ass infection to the body, man. You know, this is the time.
That's what that
What? Go ahead.
Salakia. I wanted to Enoch to get that Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 10.
All right. Ecclesiastes 7 and 10. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 10. It says, "Say not thou, what is the cause that the former days were better than thee? For thou doest not inquire wisely concerning it. Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them that see the sun."
You know, wisdom is good to them that has an inheritance. All right, and who has the inheritance? You know, the nation of Israel. You know, but see, the nation of Israel went through a long period of time where they didn't have any wisdom. You know, they did not seek YAHAWASHI as the script, as Talab started in Second Ezra chapter 8 verse 55. You know, and it just links up so well. You know, with that 62 also, because Israel went completely off. They only had certain men, you know, set up to receive, you know, the word from YAHAWASHI through YAHAWASHI. Okay, I just wanted to, you know, bring that out because back in the day, Israel was still the same as today. It has not changed, you know, except for, you know, now, you know, he is rising us up. You know, starting with the you know, so it is that time. You know, YAHAWASHI has set this up perfectly that this is that time.
Fine.
You know, time.
Yeah. So, shit, if anybody else got anything, I mean, you know, that's all I had. Unless anybody else want to bring something out.
God, yeah, I have one if I may. If we got a little time.
Con, go ahead.
This is when Yahushua made himself known unto the disciples again, and I believe they were fishing, and in the Sea of Galilee, and if you go down to the 20th verse in John chapter 21, John chapter 21 and 20, it says, Peter turning about kissed the disciple whom Yahushua loved following, which also leaned on his breast at supper and said, Lord, let me read that again. Which also leaned on his breast at supper and said, Lord, which is he that betrayeth thee? Peter, seeing him, saith to Yahushua, Lord, and what shall this man do? Because Peter was seeing, I believe it was John, leaning on the breast of Yahushua, you know, leaning on his chest, right? And you know, Peter was asking Yahushua, like, what is this man gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Is he also one that's gonna betray you, just like how Judas Iscariot did? And see what Yahushua said to him in verse 22. Yahushua saith unto him, If I will that he tarry till I come, what is that to thee? Follow thou me. Basically telling Yahushua told Peter, like, what's it to you if he betrays me or not? That's between me and him. All right, but what our duty is to individual duty is to do is to follow YAHAWASHI, which is why I said, what is that to thee? You know, because you got to remember when Yahushua said that he must be killed and offered up, and men were going to kill him. You know, Peter rebuked Yahushua, and then Yahushua rebuked Peter, you know, saying, "Get behind me, Satan," because he knew that Peter wanted Yahushua to stay on the earth. You know what I'm saying? He said, "He will touch you." So, look, did their brother have something to say?
No, I was just going, brother.
Yeah. You know, he knew that, I'm sorry, Peter was saying, you know, now we're not going to let nobody touch you, man. All right? But Yahawashi, he already knew what the deal was, you know? And so if anybody's going to betray Yahawashi, you know, that's between the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like we now don't get me wrong, if the opportunity comes to where something needs to be said, you know what I'm saying? In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a thing is established, but you're not supposed to go out of your way to try to uncover and dig up any little, you know, our goal isn't to play detective per se, you know? As far as just because we disagree with the way a man, you know, does certain things outside of the body, you know. Now, like I said, if he's being wicked, then that's a whole other story. But if you just see a man laying, you know, being in the body, you're not supposed to say, I wonder if the Lord gonna kick him out, you know. I wonder if he gonna fall out. I wonder this and that, you know. Right. So we need to be thinking, damn, how about you try to keep me in the truth, you know?
That's right, man.
You know?